Which lubrication is the best to beat off with? If you guys are wondering why you should listen to me, well, my name is Tactical and I've been beating off religiously for 10 years. This is me watching hentai in my car while driving. I own multiple copies of BDSM hentai manga, but this is the only cover I could show on YouTube without getting banned. And I have 30 accounts on League of Legends, one of them being over level 500 and the rest being minimum 70. So I have a lot of experience beating off from being sad and lonely. Okay, to explain the list real quick, we have no, don't use, or GG. Oh, yo, use anything but this. If you use this, your shit will explode or be non-functional. Usable, okay, you can beat with this, but there are better options, obviously. But if you're down bad, you can use these to beat off. Busting quicker than usual, self-explanatory. Chopper or goated. This is a great tier to be in. The items here are phenomenal and have stood the test of time, and I recommend to use anytime, anywhere. Overflow episode 3 will never be topped. This is the category. This is the greatest thing of all time. Nothing will ever be above this caliber. 10,000 years in the future, it's still never top. Okay, up first we have scented lotion. Yo, any fancy type? No! Don't use, bro. I think I was like 11 or 12 years old when I was watching Unlimited Blade Works on Netflix in my mom's room, and a scene came on that looked so fucking sexy. I think it was when Saber was tied up in the dungeon and she was moaning and bending over, and I was like, oh shit, it's time to beat up.
Saber. You know what though? I'd like a girl like you. Choose death over betrayal. Honestly.
So I was in my mom's room, right? So I looked on her countertop and I seen a bunch of like the perfume scented lotion. I was hard as fuck, and then I reached for the lotion. I put it on my meat, dude. Instantly my shit went flat, dude. Like it's like you're playing Minecraft and the witch threw a splash potion of erectile dysfunction on your dick, bro. That shit works immediately. Please don't you no. And I couldn't get an erection for like 3 days after that shit, bro. Yo, like any fancy lotion with too many chemicals, like the artificial scents and shit, do not use that. No, please don't. Next we got foot cream. Oh no! Foot cream, no. Oh, yo, foot cream. I did this shit once by accident, bro. Yo, it causes chafing and like your skin strips, so like your balls, your meat, it starts to flake and shit. Cause it's like it's used for like abrasive shit, and your meat is too sensitive for all of that. So foot cream definitely do not use. Alright. Now we got shampoo. We got conditioner. Okay, the thing about conditioner is the viscosity varies. So some conditioners can be really sludgy and some can be like very smooth and silky. So it depends on the type of conditioner you have. And some of them definitely do have a bunch of chemicals in there that can fuck up your shit. So you gotta be careful. But conditioner in this case, this is very usable, but if not the best, very usable. So it depends. Yeah. So this is another conditioner, right? This is another conditioner. So it depends on the scent that it has. Cause some scents you don't want to use. Like for example, if you have mint and eucalyptus or like turmeric and shit, do not use that shit. But like cocoa and vanilla, yes, very usable. All right, we got shampoo. Shampoo is also very usable because 9 times out of 10 the shampoo is silky and smooth, so it's definitely a viable option. But if not the best, we definitely have better things on the list. Okay, now we got body wash. Now body wash does vary because some body wash have the little like granules in there that make it kind of abrasive on your shit. But even if it does have that, it is still very usable. This is the case where it does burn, but like I've beat off so much that like I don't really get a burning feeling in my tip for these substances on the list so far. But deeper down in the list there will be burning experience. So you can put body wash, the ones that don't have in like the granules and stuff, in usable. But you can also still use the one with the granules, but it depends how much you've beat off in the past to tell if it's gonna burn you or not. Okay, Jergens. This is the original sensor. So like you know how we had the fancy bullshit with all the chemicals. This is the original bland scent. This is going in overflow episode 3. Nothing is gonna top this. Like it's smooth, and like the thing about beating off, right, the lotion, right, some lotions quickly absorb into your skin, so like there's not enough like jerking propulsion or support. So like if a lotion absorbs into your skin really fast, there's not much like lubrication. It's just like moisturizing your shit, and it's like kind of mid. It's not the best experience if it does go like that. But Jergens original scent, tried and tested, fucking phenomenal. The lotion doesn't absorb too fast into your skin. It still leaves you a bunch of time, but you do have to top up eventually if you're beating off like relentlessly for a long period of time in the same session. So Jergens definitely gets a vouch from me for going into top. Okay, no. This is Pantene, yo. This is some fancy shit. No, do not use Pantene to beat off. Don't use any version of Pantene. That shit will burn you. That shit will give you rashes. Yo, the only thing that Pantene is good for is fucking Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Look at her here. Beautiful. By the way, Mikasa is Tsukasa, if you get that meme, you know what I'm saying?
Mikasa is Tsukasa.
So yeah, a fancy shampoo, Pantene, do not use GG. Now we got bar soap, okay. Bar soap, we're gonna throw up bar soap in busting quicker than usual, because the thing is with these ones in usable, like they're so slippery and slimy that like you don't get a feel for your meat. So it's like there's no type of like friction to even aid the process. It's just smooth gliding. There's no tactile feel, you know what I mean? So but this is like the perfect blend of like, it still gives you a lot of lubrication and slipperiness, but at the same time, if the layers of moisture don't block a tactile feeling from your skin. Oh yeah, if you're in the gym doing like deadlifts and shit and using the bar a lot and you have like calluses on your hand, like these are enhanced by the calluses. So these can go, all of these can technically go in busting quicker than usual if you have calluses on your hands, but you know what I mean? But yeah, this goes in here, busting quicker than usual. As I said before, the tactile feel is still there. So yeah, okay. Not gonna lie, for water, I was a water beater for like my entire life until like recently I tapped into actually using lube. For like the past like 2 years or so, it's been water. But for the majority of my life, I've been beating off with water, like no lube, just like no fancy shit, just pure water. So if you compare it to the other methods, if you use water, no, actually, yeah, water stays inusable. I was gonna do busting quicker than usual, but now water stays inusable. Like, if it doesn't have any, it's like, it's good for like water is good for like keeping the body working and shit, and like in chemical reactions and like the well-being of humanity and civilization as we know it. But like, this video is about beating off, so it's like, I mean, like if you're down bad for options, water can definitely be still usable. So, but we do have better options on the list. Okay, now we got tears. So I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but while beating off, you begin to cry, not because there's any pain or anything, but because you're just there beating off. You're lonely as fuck. You're like an adult and you're beating off the fucking a goblin rape hentai. I wonder who I'm talking about. Definitely not me, by the way. Okay, so yeah, tears. So like the tears eventually begin to fall down to your meat, and I mean not me obviously, and you may have the idea to like use the tears to like lubricate. So you catch the tears in your hand and then put the tears on your meat and start to beat off relentlessly. So yeah, tears are similar to like water. It's literally water. So it's like the same thing. There's nothing really special about tears, unlike and it can't pass usable because like you're beating off to your own disappointment. So like it couldn't pass usable, but like it couldn't pass usable, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say no, don't use your GG. It is an experience, by the way. It brings you closer together to yourself. So yeah, yo, Vaseline, yo, you're goated / chopper, your fuck goated, or whatever you want to say, goated. The reason why is like, even though it's supposed to moisturize, so technically it is supposed to absorb into your skin quick as fuck, right? But unlike these that just like, so even though it's supposed to absorb into your skin quickly and won't leave you with enough like slipperiness to like actually beat off, the thing about this is it actually is dual. It's like dual function. So like, even though it absorbs quick, there's still a lot of like lube on the outside of like the epidermis to still beat off. So it does still give you a glidey feel, but at the same time you can still feel the firmness of the grip, like the tactile feel to like on your meat. So yeah, it's definitely goated. So as I said before, it's like the best of both worlds. It's slippery and slimy, but you also have a tactile feel, so like you're actually like beating your meat and not just like rubbing your meat, you know what I mean? The foreskin needs to like go up and curl and then come back over and like envelop around, not just like you're just gliding and no like foreskin movement. So like, this is definitely where we lock in. Okay, now we got dryness. A dryness is usable. A lot of people do beat dry. Yeah, this was me before I discovered water. Actually, I began using water first because I first discovered beating in the shower. So like, water was always there for me, but then if I wanted to get a bit risky, I do it in my room or like in the bathroom, you know what I mean? So it would be dry right here. Dry, yeah, I mean technically beating off, like we can beat off dry, but as I said, there's a lot of things better than the dry shit, but it is usable if you're down bad or you don't have any resources around you right now, like you're playing like fucking like Far Cry Primal and shit. You gotta use what you gotta use, dude, you know what I mean? Now we got I would put this in no, don't use, or GG. No, actually I'm retarded. What? Usable, right? The thing about this is like you know what I mean? it doesn't have any like moisturizing property. Like it doesn't absorb well, and after a while of beating it just gets like disgusting, you know what I mean? It's not foamy or anything, it's just like sludge. It's not like it's like dried sludge. So like it just stops becoming a lubricating like element and just is like giving me fucking cancer while I'm beating off. So like a lot of the time when you do beat off and like you nut, instead of like stopping beating off, you continue beating off while the nut is dripping down. So like you envelop the tip and drag the nut down to your base and keep beating off. So but that's where I like discovered that. So that's like elite beating though, because you can still beat after you nut. So that's like elite like sealed jutsu type of beating, you know what I mean? So cum definitely goes unusable. I don't know much about sex, but if you're doing it raw inside a woman, this is gonna be like main element, I guess. I'm not sure how sex works, but you also have like vagina fluid from the female too, so it's like a toss-up, you know what I mean? Spit bursting quicker than usual. Like low-key, spit has a different emotional connection than the tears, even though they're both from your body. If you like spit, it's like kind of hot, you know what I mean? Like no homo, it's kind of hot when you like spit on your shit and start beating. Especially if you're like me and drink a lot of water, you're gonna have like some good like amount to play with. And it's like it depends also on your hydration level, because if like you don't drink a lot of water, your spit isn't gonna be like liquidy. It's gonna be mostly like foam and a bunch of like bullshit, you know what I mean? Like fucking bullshit. So if you do drink a lot of water though, and like it's like actual like slimy and liquid spit, then you're definitely gonna bust quicker than usual, because as I said, the emotional turn on you get from spit is kind of swag, you know what I mean? All right, now we got detergent. No. I was down bad. No, do not use this shit. Oh my dude, this shit burns. It leaves rashes, dude. Oh my god, it's not as bad as the Victoria's Secret. The Victoria's Secret, horrible. Never use, but this don't use. Please don't use your softener. Your softener is low key chill, but I wouldn't put it in usable, because you know what I'm saying, that's like a waste of resources. You know what I mean? Like just save that shit low key. But at the same time, it's like don't use. But it's not a GG situation. But like just know, like bro, go dry, my nigga. Like, just go dry. Put down the softener. Okay, now we got face wash. You have a bunch of different face wash types. You got like the ones that have in the little like the granules, just like the body wash, like the granules and shit, to give you like an exfoliating property. And you have some that foam, and you have some that give the sludge. But the ones that sludge are the best one. The ones that foam, they don't really like last as long enough to like act as a lubricating agent. So this is still usable, but like as I said, you got a lot of better options on the list. Moisturizing cream. It's kind of tricky, because like you do bust quicker than usual, you know what I mean? Because like thing with moisturizing cream is like it's like the Vaseline, but like the thing is it moisturizes, as in the name says. So kind of gonna like disappear quick as fuck. So it's not gonna really like be a lubricating agent in the equation. So it's just kind of mid, but at the same time it does last longer than any of these, and still gives you a tactile feeling while also providing lubrication. So we're gonna keep that shit in busting quicker than usual, because that's, you know what I'm saying, that's okay. Now we got face mask. So face mask is really tricky, because some face masks, like we're talking about the creams, by the way, the creams, right? So like after you put the cream on your face and you let it dry, some face masks have a lot of the granules and shit, like the turmeric ones, like the turmeric mask, and like those fancy masks, those do, because they are for exfoliating, right? So they're gonna like burn the shit off your dick, so like it's gonna fuck up the skin and shit, and like irritate the tip. So definitely do not use the ones that exfoliate. But if it's like a clay one, like one that's smooth, you just rub that shit on, technically it is gonna go usable tier, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is the final ranking. I'm gonna put these in order, I guess. Actually, the order doesn't matter. All I say, yo, please don't use the perf. Oh my dude, the shit gave me erectile dysfunction for 3 days. Actually, okay, so we got Victoria's Secret, we got foot cream, we got the fancy shampoo, we got detergent, we got softener, we got face cream, we got face wash, we got nut, we got dryness, we got tears, we got water, we got a simple body washes with no granules, we got simple shampoo, we got shampoos with scents, but like not the hard scents like eucalyptus. We're talking about like the ones that have the chill vanilla, chill coconut, all that stuff. Conditioner is right here, because like sludgy feel is still kind of good. Okay, the moisturizing cream, as I said, it's like these, but it still moisturizes and you can feel a more tactile feel. The spit has an emotional connection and gives and it's low-key that turns me on when I'm beating off because I spit on my dick. And I drink a lot of water, so it's kind of lit too. But if you don't kind of like meh. Soap bar, phenomenal as well. Goated chopper, as I said, this is tough. This is tough. This is great. And we all have Vaseline, so I have a Vaseline in front of me right now. So like it moisturizes your tip. Your meat will be glistening and moisturized and healthy and chill. So like that's why this is like multifaceted. So this is a great option. This is definitely chopper or goated. Then the greatest of all time, the unbeatable will never be topped. We got original scented Jergens, or like the base version of any lotion. I mainly know about Jergens because that's what I beat, you know, that's what I beat with. The original scent, no extra chemicals, no bullshit, just straight up lubrication, equation, optimization, min-max, greatness. Jergens, love it.